Good morning, grade 7 students. Today is April 20, 2020. Let us have the three expectations as usual. First, you're going to play the video and answer the questions posted on this video. After that, you're going to complete the differentiated tasks or differentiated activities through Google Slides. And the last one, you're going to complete the Mastery Connect quiz. Our topic is objects. This is actually the continuation of our previous topic last week. Learning objective. All students will use objects of the verbs in different contexts correctly. Keywords. We will focus on transitive verbs and we're going to find out its objects. Now let us do the recapping. Identify whether the underlined verbs are transitive or intransitive. Number 1. She gave me fruits. A. Transitive verb. B. Intransitive verb. Number 2. Alan studied a lot. A. Transitive verb. B. Intransitive verb. Now, how to identify an object of a transitive verb? Alright, students, let me remind you that our focus for today is finding the object. How to find or how to identify an object of a transitive verb. An action verb is transitive if the receiver of the action is named in the sentence. Alright, here, when we say action verb, it is going to be a transitive verb if there is a receiver of the action in the sentence, okay? So, how are we going to find it? The receiver of the action is called the object of the verb. Now, how are we going to find this object? We are going to ask two questions. We have what and who. Let's start asking these questions to find the object or the receiver of the action in these sentences. Number 1. Please hold my book. As you can see, hold is the verb here. And this verb is called a transitive verb. Why? Because it has an object. And the object of this verb is the book. Because the thing that is being held here is the book. Without an object of some kind, this verb cannot function. Number 2. Peter kicked what? The ball. So what is our object here? Ball. Number 3. Jenny helped who? Mary yesterday. So what is our object here? Mary. We asked the question who. Now, sometimes we have two objects in one sentence. Like this example. Albert's father told us the story. Let's identify the two objects. We have first told what? Story. Then to whom? Us. So we have two objects in this sentence. Now let's try if you already understood our topic here. Your turn. I want you to answer these questions. Now, how to identify an object of a transitive verb? Let's use these objects in relevance to real-life application. I have 3 verbs here, and let's use them in sentences using this image. Okay, the first one is support. The parents support their children always. What is our object in this sentence? Let's ask the question who. The parents support who? Children. So our object here is children. Next one. Build is our verb. Now let us give an object. Let's use it in a sentence. Adults build harmony with the kids. What is our object for the transitive verb build? The object is harmony. Why? Because it answers the question what. This is the object of the verb. Next, plays. This is the verb. Now let's give an object using this image. The family plays football in the park. What is our object here? Football. Because it answers the question what. Let's move on then. Slide. Let's practice. It's your turn. Identify the object of the verb in each sentence. Now, you have to ask 2 questions for you to easily find the object of the verb in these sentences. Questions: what, who. Now let's have number 1, Philip crossed the street. 2, John painted the wall. 3, my father assisted Jim. Your turn. For your expert group activity, Group 1 or A will have a list of sentences. They have to underline the object of the verb. They will also construct 2 sentences that contain the rules of transitive verbs and underline the objects. Group 2 or B will construct 5 sentences about their daily routines that contain the rules of transitive verbs. They have to underline the object of the verb. And Group 3 or C will create either a short quiz or a story about the current situation in the world or about their own experience in life using the rules of transitive verbs. They have to underline the object of the verb. Extension: you may attach images to your work. Don't forget, again, click the Turn In button right away after you complete your work in Google Slides for you to receive your points or grades for this activity. And answer the checking for understanding questions through Mastery Connect. See the ID posted on the Google Classroom. That's all for today, grade 7 students. Thank you. Best of luck.